Commission. Sir, state your name and your position, and you recognize.
There we go. My name is Mark Allison. I'm an attorney with Dover Dixon Horn here in Little Rock. I practice environmental law and worked on this bill during the session. I point out that on page 6, line 7 through 9, the bill provides that no one can issue a permit until June 30th, 2013. So nothing's going to happen in terms of any permitting activity before then. And then the next section, which starts on line 12 on page 6, deals with the delegation of authority. It says the legislature, after the interim study that's provided in here, shall empower the agencies with authority to provide for a coordinated statewide program. And then it goes on to say, which shall be determined by the legislature and implemented no later than June 30th, 2013. And then, of course, it talks about the issues that the agency rules need to address. So I think that it provides for authority still in the legislature to deal with whatever comes back in this study.
I thought that the exchange was more about whether we have the authority, a permissive authority to do it, but this looks to me like that we're going to do this under this bill.
Unless we repeal it.
That's where I think the difference between the may and the shall has everything in the world to do with what I was hearing.
I think this bill would, if necessary, could be filled out later on, but it also talks about the agencies studying and coming up with recommendations about how to implement this later on, at the same time that the joint subcommittee is also studying the broader issues. I'm not sure that's...
Well, to me, I'm just hanging on the two shalls, because that says you are going to do this, and this legislation provides that this will occur. We don't have a choice we've got to do it. It says we shall do this. And so I was just making sure, you know, the presentation was talking about a permissive ability of the legislature to go forward on it. So I just want to make sure that we understand those two words.
It does say shall.
And so...
Would you agree to a may? Ask question. Since it's going to interim study anyway.
Listen, if we can help you all with some type of verbiage and you can get it done quickly and you know, we're not here to argue that point. We're trying to get this to interim study, and we're trying to set out some guidelines to do that. So if you all need a comfort level, help yourself out here.
There you go. Okay. You're recognized.
Change all shalls to may. And I move to pass as amended.
All right. Any further discussion? You want to speak for the bill or against?
Against.
Oh, wait a minute. But let's take, first we got to vote on the amendment. All in favor of Senator Hutchinson's amendment, which is to change all the shalls in the bill, House Bill 1450 to may. Let me know by saying aye. Aye. Okay. Now, sir, you're recognized for, yeah, I have to make it brief because we're behind schedule, I know. Yeah, yes, please do. Yes, sir. Because it's really just an interim study, but